my first public reveal. KansasFarmGuy. This is what I look like. Hey, we're at the Western Farm Show in Kansas City, Missouri. It's the last day. We weren't able to get here yesterday, but we're going to go through here. We're going to look at Case. We're going to look at John Deere, Honeybee headers. Great Honeybee header right over here. We'll get a look at these when we get inside, but I can't wait to get inside and we'll show you what we got. See you in a little bit. Alright, this is a New Holland T6 160. A smaller New Holland tractor, but you can see it's got the hookups, it's got the front loader attachment, just like you see in the game, and the hydraulic connects. Nice little tractor. Nice little tractor. Alright, so we're in a New Holland T8 Genesis. Look at the size of the cab on this thing. You got the joystick controls with all the other controls down here on the side. This is almost exactly like what you see in the game. It is just crazy. It is huge. It is huge, I'm telling you. Got the little side seat here. And it's big. See how big it is. Folks, this is a Kinze dual auger grain cart. You can see how big it is. Look at the traction. In the game, you don't really realize how big these things really are until you actually get up next to them. Look at the size. This is a huge, huge grain cart. This is a Kinze Harvest Commander 1121. I don't know what we got in the game that's equivalent to it, but hey, this is pretty cool stuff. Alright, campers, so I'm standing in front of a Farmada display. This is a Elixir 64 fertilizer applicator. So, wow, it's just big. So, attach an anhydrous or liquid tank to the rear of it, plug it in, and apply the fertilizer in the ground. It's big. Big wings. So yeah, fertilizer applicator. Alright, we're in front of John Deere 612R sprayer. If you look at this thing, it is massive. Massive. We're excited. Look how big this thing is. I'm literally walking under this thing. It is amazing. Amazing, totally amazing. Alright, we're going to go look at some other things here shortly. We'll get back to you. Okay, so John Deere 4020 diesel. I grew up on this tractor. Not this tractor, but John Deere 4020. Now ours had a cab on it, non-air conditioned cab, but this is the tractor. It was our workhorse. Between this and Case International, or not Case, but International 1086, this was what we farmed with. This one, we also had a 3020, which I don't see at this display, but we had a 3020 as well. So, yeah. Okay, so this is one you don't see in the game. This is a company called Great Plains. They're from Salina, Kansas, right here in the middle of Kansas. And this is one of their discs that they make. And look at this thing, it's massive. This is a big disc. It's going to require some horsepower to pull this thing. But I just wanted to get them in because they do a lot of manufacturing. There was a drill back here, cedar, as well as some other things like the windrowers. So Great Plains Manufacturing, man, they're a small company, but they're right here in the heart of Kansas, and they're a great little company. So Great Plains Manufacturing. You guys that are in the game, you're wondering about nurse trailers and how to make them. Here is a nurse trailer. Okay, twin tanks with the various implements in the middle, pumps. So if you're wondering if nurse trailers really exist, here's an example of what a nurse trailer really looks like. Alright, so in the game, as you all know, you got the TMR mixers. This is a TMR mixer by Meyer. As you can see inside of there, you get the big mixing things, the rotators, and it's on a big truck. would say probably a 5-ton truck, maybe a little bigger, 8-ton truck, but this is exactly like what you see in the game, you know, with the TMR mixers. There's even a trailer version behind you here. Yeah, so TMR mixers, they're real. All right, campers, so this is the Volvo 64T 300 VNR, and just like in the game, the cab is so realistic it's not even funny. It is, let's see if we can show you this here. This is the cab. I mean, exactly like in the game. So, yeah, the Volvo Trucks. Hi, campers. So I'm standing in front of a brand new 2024 589 Peterbilt, built here in Kansas City by Kansas City Peterbilt. They just said they did some customization to it, but if you look at this thing, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Now, we're not getting in it because it is brand new, but I'm not even going to ask them what the price tag is on it, but yeah, this thing is a beauty. It is a beauty. So, Kansas City Peterbilt, 2024 589 Peterbilt. All right. So, the 3250 Case IH Patriot sprayer. You guys see me use it in the game. In the game, it's, you know, we're at 6,700 liter capacity. Convert the liters to gallons if you want to do it the American way. But, yeah, this thing is awesome. I mean, the boom. What is the boom, 120 foot?
This one's 100, but we can go up to 135.
Up to 135. So in the game, I got a 120 foot boom on the game, 135 in real life. This one's 100. So you can see everything is just like it is in the game. It folds the same. Tires are the same. Everything's pretty much the same as in game. So the 3250 Patriot Case IH sprayer. Hi, gamers. So this is the Case IH 125 Maxxum. You see me using this when I'm feeding my dairy cows. I'm pulling that little auger wagon behind it. So you can see attachment hookup just like in game. Tires, fenders, everything is exactly like it is in the game. So yeah, Case IH 125 Maxxum. Okay, so we are in a Case 300 Magnum. Smaller version of the 400 Magnums that I'm running in the game. I'm running the 400T Magnums, which in the game are 886 horsepower. So this is a little bit smaller, but the setup is just exactly like what you would find in any of the other Case IH Magnums in the game. Dual screens. The mirror setup's almost exactly alike, so heads up to the modders that did all these tractors in Farm Sim 22, because your attention to detail is what makes the game fun. You know, the realistic screens, the size of the cab compared to the game size, you know, everything is exactly the way it should be. So heads up, thumbs up to you modders. We appreciate us game players, appreciate you modders that make these equipment and make the modifications to the gaming equipment. So, Case IH 300 Magnum, pretty nice tractor. Hi, campers. I'm at the Honeybee display. This is a Honeybee Airflex NXT 45 feet. It is a beautiful, beautiful hitter. I don't know if you can see the length of it, but yeah, it's a very clean hitter. Very clean hitter. Alright, campers, it's the end of the Western Farm Show here in Kansas City, Missouri. Home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions. Back to back, got to throw that in there for my Kansas City Chiefs fans. This show was at the American Royal facility, and they are building a new facility, so maybe next year we will be at the new facility, but we're going to come back next year. So again, campers, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this collection of videos from the Western Farm Show in Kansas City, Missouri here on February, what are we, 23rd?
My third.